which was too good not to share with you. So hello, welcome to the vlog. I'm here at Baraka, the campsite at Srcokret Fest. We've had a set up camp. We're almost at the end of a prayer camp, and next week kids camp begins. But this vlog is called Summer Surprises, and I just wanted to tack on to the end of our series of vlogs about Srcokret one more sort of vlog with some surprises. surprise. Before we jump right into the vlog, something that happened at Srcokret that wasn't a surprise. I released a book about songwriting. It's released as a PDF that people can download. If you want to download it, you can scan the QR code on the screen right now or find the link in the description. It's a book written from a sort of Christian music perspective on why songs are important for us as Christians in our spiritual life, in our church life, in the life of our communities, what sort of songs we should be thinking about writing, and then real practical advice on how we can start writing songs, and then how can we start recording them and releasing them. When the opportunity came up to do music workshops, songwriting workshops at Srcokret Fest, it felt like this is the time to have a resource to put into people's hands, or at least to point them a QR code and say download this if you want to know more. Anyway, the first of our Srcokret surprises was that we got an invite to spend a couple hours on a boat one afternoon. Look back there, that's the Srcokret stage. This is the Srcokret site, and as you might have realised, we're on a boat. Somebody who was at the festival, a German by the name of John,
past the boat there, it's quite nice in Spain.
Who has had a boat based around Šibenik for years and years, and he had come along to the festival, and yeah, he had sort of offered to the organisers that people who've been involved in helping make the festival happen could go for boat rides with him. And so Rowan and I got our first trip on a little sailboat on the Adriatic. Just a great couple of hours. The Adriatic on a warm summer's day is a lovely place, and it was great to get to see it from another perspective. So John, if you're seeing this, thank you very much. We really appreciated that. And for the rest of you watching, I hope you've enjoyed some views a little bit different from anything we've ever been able to bring you on the vlog. One of the summer surprises right here. So the second surprise is something we sort of mentioned in the vlog, like this might happen. It did happen, and that was that Angela and I went to the Corey One concert in Šibenik. Working at camp, we did a whole morning's work. We jumped on the combi, drove there, went to Matto's house, who was the guy who headed up the festival band, who you'll have seen in some of the vlogs over the last couple of weeks. Had a barbecue there with some of the other guys who were involved in Srcokret, and then some of us went to the concert. I got to the point, I guess, in life where I'm a little bit apprehensive about just going to a concert that might not be as good as the experience you get listening to some music at home or in the studio or whatever. And I've listened to a lot of Corey Wong over the years, his music, and then watched his tour vlogs and watched his On the One video series where he talks about how he produces the music he makes. Really enjoyed all of it. And so there was like, I want to see this guy, but also, is it going to live up to the hype that I've created in my mind? And it absolutely did. And the location, as Marta said, was probably the prettiest location in Dalmatia to go to a concert. Fantastic castle on the top of the town. However, open air concerts run the risk of the weather turning against you, and the weather turned against us in the most dramatic way. But I have to say, I've never been happier to go to half a concert.
It's really coming down here.
the way the atmosphere changed when the rain came pelting down, it just went up a gear, and the people who didn't run for cover were just so into it, and the band who were having to like gather in one corner of the stage that was the least wet bit and the least windswept bit, they just kept playing and playing as long as they could, and it was fantastic. It was like, you know, this is going to pieces, but it's going to pieces in a fantastic way.
They're telling us we need to cut because everything's getting wet and then it's gonna cause an electrical fire.
So that's it. We got about an hour, and yeah, rain stopped to play. But full respect. I've never seen techs dismantling a stage, covering everything with plastic, while the band rocks on in the rain. Full respect, no complaints at all. First half a dozen songs were absolutely perfect, and that was outrageous, unforgettable. Thanks very much for watching. That is it for this week's vlog. Do us a big thumbs up for summer surprises. Do leave a comment and a question if you want to know more, and do remember that together we do adventure. See you next time.